Now, before we get started, I would really love it if you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get the latest content from the YouTube channel, The Last Rewind. And don't be shy about leaving your comments at the bottom of the page because you are the sole reason why this channel will be successful. Thank you. All right, and welcome back to The Last Rewind. And let's also give a big thanks. Me and Tremaine got to give a big thanks. We got to 300 subscribers, so we appreciate our moms for somehow getting all 150 from my side, 150 for Tremaine's side. So we appreciate that. So they probably paid for a lot of subscribers. So we appreciate that, moms.
Thanks, Mom.
So, yeah. So we hope you pay for 150 more out there. So thank you. But yeah, let's keep up the good work. Let's do it tonight, by the way. So we're trying to get those views.
I'll text her.
All right. I'll send her Easter basket. I know it's February. Hey,
Black
man,
Easter basket.
Yeah, it's 80% off, man. Come on. You don't buy it when Easter comes. You wait until months afterwards to buy it. That's how you save money. That's how you become a millionaire.
I do go and get that candy after Easter.
There you go. See? So it's doesn't sound that bad when you put it in those type of things. You say it that way. All right. All right. So we're going to do a video reaction. We're going to do one you picked up, Kid and Play, Rolling with Kid and Play. Why did you choose this one?
So
Tremaine?
I love this song. I think Kid and Play are a cultural national treasure when it comes to entertainment. Their music, House Party, their movies, Class Act is a absolute banger. And this song is just a feel-good party starter, if you ask me. It can get a party started no matter the year. No matter the generation, no matter the time, I feel like this is a great party starter. So
definitely,
that's one reason I picked it. It in this world of unpleasant things going on, this is a real good song to just get you in a happy place in any given time.
And I think we talked a little bit before we came on. The song that we're going to react to was also a Saturday morning cartoon, the Kid and Play cartoon. It came on Saturday mornings when cartoons came on Saturday and were great. It only lasted like a year, but
I vaguely remember it, just like Wayne Head, the Wayans.
Oh yeah, that was very short lived as well too. Might have been longer than Kid and Play though. I don't know. I have to look that up or whatever. But that was kind of the era where they were giving different artists cartoons. New Kids on the Block, I remember they had one.
Jackson 5,
Hammerman. Well, I'm talking about the 90s. I mean, I remember Jackson 5 had one.
Yeah.
But the 90s, MC Hammer had one, Kid and Play had one, New Kids on the Block had one. And they all were horrible. I don't know. I don't know. Hammerman was kind of all right. I liked it as a kid, so I don't know. I'll take that back. The theme song, though, you should listen to the theme song of Hammerman.
Can you imagine some of the artists now having cartoons? Like Chris Brown has a cartoon.
That would be interesting. That would be a lot of adventures on that. It might be rated PG-13. Some of the stuff that he does on there.
It'd be on Adult Swim. It'd be an adult cartoon like Beavis and Butthead back in the day.
Like, yeah, what other artists today could have a cartoon? Let's just think hip hop. What hip hop artists would get a cartoon? Would Rick Ross get a cartoon?
You know what?
I can see it.
I can see it simply because he looks like a cartoon character in real life. Like, it would be easy to draw him.
Wow. It's not stressful on the cartoonist's hands to draw him.
Think of the cartoon artist. Like, it would not be difficult to draw Rick Ross.
Wow. That's crazy. All right. Rick Ross. I'm about to say, I feel like 50 Cent had one, but he had a game. But I guess that's the closest thing he had. All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into the Kid and Play Rolling with Kid and Play video. Here we go. Let's add to the stream.
Horns.
Yeah.
Probably another reason I love it because I'm an older kid, so. And it's a call and effect.
You don't see that many rappers dancing in videos at all now, too. Not to this extent.
Them and Heavy D and Kumo D.
Yeah. That's a good mix there.
I don't know what it is about this groove this year making us move, but it's showing strong.
I always thought Kid was a little too extra for Play. Like, I always thought Play was like, calm down, dude.
You know just how it had to be.
You thought Kid was too extra?
Yeah.
Now watch the dynamic duo do a little go-go thing. Come on, rock and swing. You gotta roll with Kid and Play. Now everybody sing.
You ever try to get the haircut, man?
I did.
Kid's haircut or Plays?
Both, really, but to get the kids, you gotta at least go through Plays.
I just was thinking about that.
So yes, I tried a little flat top box. Didn't work out too well. My dad was always like, cut your hair, so it didn't work out too well for me.
Yeah, I think I got the Plays, but not much longer than that.
Yeah, my dad he didn't play about haircuts. I didn't really start growing my hair till like after high school.
What'd your dad think about them? Did you ever listen to them?
I don't know. I don't think he knew Kid and Play.
No, not even from the movies. House Party.
Nah. My dad was very 70s. Kid and Play was.
There's a dance. There's a dance.
The infamous dance. The infamous dance that I used to know how to do. In fact, Javon and I did that dance at graduation.
On stage or afterwards?
No, so we were walking out the auditorium and we bust out. We held up the line.
Oh, now I can see y'all doing that. Oh God, I couldn't do that then. Oh, my knees just tore apart looking at that.
And what's overlooked with it is this is go-go music, like very it's very bounce heavy with the go-go music.
Yeah.
Now they're rapping, but it has the go-go feel, and I think that's overlooked when it comes to a lot of, well, not a lot, but at least this particular song when it comes to Kid and Play.
Now that you bring that up, that was also a thing too around this era where everyone had their own sound. You know, it's hard to find people today who don't have their own sound. It seems like everyone's a derivative of someone else and they pretty much sound the same, at least in hip hop. It's just like there's a formula, do it, make a hit, move on. But back then, people would have got mad if you sounded anything like someone else. It was like you're biting my style.
And honestly, because of that, that's where I had a strong respect for Ja Rule, because Ja Rule did create the singing. Well, he didn't create it, but he kind of elevated the singing style when it comes to rap and R&B. And I would dare to say some people started to bite it, and even the almighty 50, he can say, no, the content and what he was singing about, still singing, dude.
Right. Everybody hated on, then everybody started singing hooks at least.
Yeah.
And then you know what that created? Well, how I felt like it started channeling auto tune, where everyone wanted to sound like they were singing. Rappers mainly.
Yeah, because they can't sing, and I guess you can credit T-Pain with that, but that even goes back to Roger Zapp back in these days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, he was in the R&B field, and it was seen as okay to do that. It was his own style, and you don't have that many Roger Zapps out there. But like you said, Ja Rule did start doing his own thing. I think T-Pain came out, was doing auto tune, and then other rappers like, hey, you know what? Shoot, you add a machine to me, and see how I sound, and I can sound like I'm actually singing, albeit through production equipment. And that's how that caught wind. Now, autotune, I won't say it's died away yet, but it's not as heavy as it used to be after T-Pain came out.
You remember when Jay-Z did that Death to Autotune? I think that played a part in it.
Small part, yeah.
Decaying, but even T-Pain has downplayed it because T-Pain has came out and said he can really sing, and he can. I've heard him sing without autotune.
That's true.
We got the best music all around. Herb's the producer, Wiz is the DJ. Roll with Kid and Play. Now everybody say.
And I love hearing a live band on any kind of genre,
Mm-hmm.
That's what made the Roots so good. That's why people love the Roots, because of their live band.
Brand Nubian. This song is just this. Like I said, this song was classic. It took me back to the house party days when, after I remember in North Carolina, in our town in Fayetteville, it was the 90s, but it was still the same effect. After school, we would go home on Friday and someone would have a house party. Somebody's parents is out of town or working late, and it would just be music, and we just blast it and playing it. And that's what that song just kind of reminded me of, just overall nostalgia feeling, just an overall good time, good feeling, that's why I suggested that one, because it's just, and it's a catchy tune. Tune still.
I do love it because everybody's interacting. They're dancing. There's not a phone in sight, mainly because there was no cell phones then, but everyone's enjoying themselves. They're maybe someone is battling, dancing, battling out, trying to out-rap somebody, or just dancing with a chick that they like.
Dancing with a chick you like. Yeah, it was just
having fun.
A good time, a good feeling.
Yeah. No, there's not. I don't think there was a reference of drugs in the whole video. I don't think I saw anyone trying to smoke or anything. I don't think there was anybody drinking in the video.
It's a vibe. No drinking.
I know they're in high school, yeah, I say they can do drugs in high school too. They still could have put it in there if they wanted to, but I didn't see any of that in there.
Right. It was just a vibe, and people, teenagers, because that's what they were at the time, having a good time. And I feel sorry for my kids because they'll never experience that, and they probably don't want to, because that is foreign to them. Can you imagine teenagers today in a room without their devices trying to have a party?
Oh, they kill themselves. They bang their head against the wall. Like, we gotta dance and interact with people and look at them in the face. A lot of teenagers don't even know what their parents look like because their face is always down like this, so they never get to see their face.
My son, he's dating. He has a girlfriend. And he's dating someone, and they text. I'm like, dude, call her. You have FaceTime. At least you can see her and talk to her. Have a conversation. Like you're conversing with her, but you have to wait, and you have to wait for a reply. You're not having a real life, real time conversation.
Yeah, that's really sad. But yeah, that's how this generation is. Now, this song came out in 1988. This was a little bit before the direction of music, at least hip hop music, started to change to be a little bit more angry, and dancing wasn't going to be accepted. Maybe in about 3 or so years. Snoop's album, I think, was Doggy Style, came out 92, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And that I won't say that's the beginning of it, but because NWA was around this time too. So, but that's when that direction started to change to where, you know, no one wanted to dance and be happy and party and stuff. It wanted to be a little bit more gangster, want to talk about what was really happening, you know, in their neighborhood or whatever. So it wasn't as happy anymore after Kid and Play. And that's how Kid and Play kind of phased out.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how they phased out, because they had hits, they had their movies, you know, but at the time, like you said, you know, everyone wanted to be hard, everybody wanted to be gangster, everyone wanted to be throw up a sign and rep their city. So that era of hip hop quickly phased out. The early '90s was there was a political side to it, and then there was the gangster. There was like Public Enemy and progression. There was that time and period for hip hop, and then there was like, that's why F yo you fat, and that time, and then Who Shot You?
Yeah.
And Kino XL, all that. So there was those times, and that's when everybody wanted to be gangster.
Yeah.
And that quickly phased out.
Right.
I will say the survivor of that era who kind of withstood it all is LL Cool J.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because, see, look what he was rapping about. You know, that never goes away. Sex sells.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah. So when everyone else went gangster, he went the sexy route, and that's what kept him afloat.
Yeah. Yeah. We ought to do a video on him eventually. One of his videos, or one of his many videos.
There's a bunch to pick from with LL.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Kid and Play, rolling with Kid and Play. That was our reaction video. Please tell us, how did you like that video? How do you like our reactions to it? Make sure and hit the like and subscribe button so you can continue getting videos from us doing reactions to other videos, or we may be doing stuff where it comes to sports or anything else that's happening in the entertainment field. This has been me, Big Red, and Tremaine doing the reaction video.
I just want to say also keep an eye out on the series. People getting their flowers.
Getting their flowers.
There's a lot of artists and things down the pipeline as far as whom I deserve to be getting their flowers. People, movies. So keep an eye out on that as well.
Yeah, because there's some people, you know, once they're famous, you know, their light is bright and then it dims and people forget about them. No one talks about them anymore. And, you know, Tremaine does these videos talking about people who are, you know, probably now forgotten, but deserve more props than they actually got before they die. That's what the Give Them the Flowers is. You know, give them their praise before they die. You know, because a lot of times people don't wait until the day of the funeral to actually say, oh, he actually was not a bad artist. He wasn't a bad singer. He wasn't a bad movie artist. He wasn't a bad TV guy. Let's do it now before it's too late.
Give them their flowers. Like I said, my wife and my mom and all the women in my life tell me, give me my flowers while I'm here to smell them. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with that series.
All right. So make sure you guys go out there, hug someone, greet them, and be kind, and come back here and join us for The Last Rewind. Peace.
Peace.